So, what's all this fuss about China? In simple terms, the US is trying to stop China from becoming the next superpower. China is already an economic superpower, but the US is working to prevent it from becoming the dominant one. Do me a favor, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell before you leave. Don't forget, I will be posting every Monday and every Friday, so stay tuned. I'm so glad that you've decided to join me here on my YouTube Talks. So, is it a good idea to buy things that are made in China? Well, China is no longer the cheapest place to buy stuff anymore, and it hasn't been for at least the past 10 years. Do they make a lot of products? Sure, they do. But other countries like Vietnam, Pakistan, and India are actually much cheaper now. Most of these countries even import raw materials from Africa. So, is it worth it to buy Chinese goods as a consumer? Here's the deal. Your job is to watch out for yourself. So don't waste too much time worrying about political battles, economic conflicts, or trade wars. As a consumer, your only priority is making the best financial decision for yourself. Buy what makes sense. Get the most value for your money. If the cheapest item that fits your needs happens to be made in China, well, go ahead and buy it. Ignore what people say. Don't listen to the news. Don't get caught up in distractions. If it's the best option for your wallet, make the purchase and move on. Now, this is where things get more complicated. Chinese products look good, but they are often inferior in quality compared to competitors. But the price was good, which is why many people buy them. However, the standards aren't always the best. So, should businesses buy Chinese goods? Well, it depends. If you're running a retail business in the US, expect slowdowns. Who knows how long this trade war will last? If you offer services like landscaping or construction and you need equipment, you'll have to make a strategic decision. So, should you buy Chinese equipment? If you're just starting out, rolling the dice, and hoping to get jobs, I wouldn't risk it. But if you've been in the business for years and you've reached a point where you need machinery to improve efficiency, then yes, buy some Chinese equipment, but only if it doesn't put you in financial trouble. If you're starting a business outside the US, buying Chinese equipment depends on your financial situation. Services in the US charge more than anywhere else in the world, which makes it difficult to justify purchasing foreign machinery without credit or a large job contract. For US businesses, the reality is this: if you charge top dollar for your services, buy Chinese equipment, and then blow the profits on vacations and whatever else, you're making a mistake. That's not a smart financial move. Instead, it would be better to set clear goals, such as buy the equipment, make $100,000 with it, and take that $100,000 and reinvest it into real estate, stocks, or something else that could grow your money. So, let's say, for example, you buy a fixer-upper property for $100,000. You renovate it, and then you sell it for $270,000. Now you've got $270,000. So you roll the $100,000, leaving you with $170,000, which you can now use to buy high-quality European or American equipment that lasts longer and is more reliable than Chinese equipment. And of course, after you buy better equipment, there will still be money left over for that vacation. That is the smart way to do it. Buy cheap when it makes sense, use it strategically, grow your business, and then upgrade to something better. China's role in global trade isn't disappearing anytime soon. Despite all the trade wars and political tension, the U.S. remains one of China's largest markets, with over 20% of Chinese exports selling directly to the U.S. A complete trade breakdown? No, that's not realistic. If China gave up the U.S. market, it would trigger a slowdown, maybe even a recession. And that's just not feasible. Eventually, both sides will shake hands and move forward, because at the end of the day, the U.S. uses Chinese goods and China needs American buyers. The bottom line: Made in China will always be a part of global trade. If you're a consumer, buy smart. If you're a business owner, invest wisely. And if you're serious about building wealth, always have a long-term plan. Success isn't just about making money, it's about keeping it and growing it. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you in my next video. To your left.